Hey, what about the pre-match greeting?
How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We are back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the brand new World Tournament LR, the Teq Grandpa Gohan. Now, we do have this guy at 55%. We have got a couple links on him, but not much. But we do want to show him off here at 55% because I know many of you guys have probably picked up your first copy of him from the most recent World Tournament, and it's important to see where he's at 55%. We will do a Max Link Showcase Rainbow once we do get his full dupes by the end of the next 3 World Tournaments. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's check him out at 55%. So if there's an enemy or ally whose name includes Goku at the start of the character's attack turn, he activates an entrance animation and gives all allies Ki 1 and attack 20% for the rest of battle. He gets Ki 3 and attack and defense 150% and an additional attack and defense 150% when performing a super attack. He has an additional 150% attack defense if it is an ultra super attack, and he gets an additional Ki 2 per Turtle School or Kamehameha ally attacking in the same turn. So we are running him on Kamehameha, so we're going to get that full active every turn. We also have an additional Ki 2 and launches an additional super attack within the same turn as an enemy enemy or ally who includes Goku. So here we are. We have greatly raising attack and defense for the turn on his 18 key and guaranteed to seal, and then on his 12 key we are raising attack and defense for the turn. So pretty good deal here. We're gonna swap him over here. I'm gonna try to set this up. I'm hoping. All right, so I don't want to grab that. Okay. Can we get the no, and then now it blocked us. Okay, well, we'll just take this. I was hoping we would be able to get the additional damage reduction for him since he has DB Saga. But, I mean, looking here, not a whole lot of defense there, but that's not where he excels, right? He actually excels very much so with his attack. So let's kind of see what we're doing turn 1 here. 150k turn 1, yeah. I kind of figured that would be the case, but 16 million! That's actually pretty good for a free-to-play unit. Wow. We do get the additional super attack for 9 million. Very nice. And then double digits after that. So, of course, he didn't want to be slot 1. We don't want him slot 1. So, you guys have probably all seen the Rainbow Showcase already from Dokkan World. So, I think it's important that we see what most players are actually going to have him at, which is 55%. It's going to be a while before most of us get a hold of him at the max dupe level. And there goes the super after triple super on Kid Goku. I think without the damage reduction, this could potentially do a lot. Oh, well, it's livable. We can work with that. Alright, we get the additional super with Gohan here.
Master Roshi, the Turtle Hermit.
Excellent. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do that. Let's grab that with Roshi, and then we'll grab that with this Gohan. This way the versions of Goku can stack. He is going to float here soon, but at least this way him and Roshi can get some stacks off. Perfect. Alright, Roshi's going to be a little bit weaker on this team because he's just here for support. But he's going to be a little weaker on this team because, of course, he doesn't have his Peppy Gals to give him the extra attack and defense. Alright, we actually got a triple super this turn. This is nice. Totally expected that to kill, but alright, it didn't. Excellent. Okay, and that drives us to the blues phase with the next rotation. This is the rotation we actually really want here. Okay, so let's run this. Alright, let's grab that with Grandpa Gohan. Alright, so here, turn 2. Alright, we're looking at 200k defense. Maybe we should have used an item here. Okay, never mind. No, we're good. Oh, but does this seal? I think this seals. No, it doesn't. Okay, good. So they will get there. So that was what I wanted here. I wanted them to do the extra buff here for Grandpa Gohan, so we can see him with the trios buff here. He does mostly link with other Kid Gokus, and that's kind of what you want here. There aren't too many that work explicitly well with him, right? Like, I think some of his best link partners are the LR Jackie Chun, the End Kid Goku that STR World Tournament won. He doesn't have. He actually links really good with that new World Tournament Yamcha, but that guy hasn't awakened yet. He also links really well with the version Z Goku, so we will send version Z Goku over here, but we just, you know, we're slowly rotating the units over. Yeah, alright, so let's send version Z Goku over here. There. Alright, let's do this.
I'm the one who's going to defeat you!
Alright, now this of course is just so we have that defensive wall there in slot 1 for us. So let's go ahead and grab that. Alright, so how is he looking? Alright, and then so I am going to use the Sensu Bean here to get us fully back up. And then we'll do this. Hopefully that is going to be enough for version Z Goku to kind of survive the turn. I think this Gogeta can super twice. I can't remember. Alright, well, he is super in the Gohan, so that's a good sign. There we go, double digits on Gohan. That's what you want to see. So we'll send Roshi off next turn. Alright, good job, Roshi. Double digits. And then now here's version Z Goku. So hopefully his damage reduction, or yeah, is enough here. We do get additional normal. Oh yeah, sweet. Yep, there goes that super. He can super twice. How did I know? Can we survive this? Oh yeah, okay, not bad. Version Z Goku, you're so good, man. Okay, cool. Alright, so what we can do here... Alright, again, so looking a little less. We don't have any major support here. Alright, but we can do this. Alright, we can grab that. Alrighty, and let's do that. So we won't have their full... We won't have their full damage reduction since we didn't get the full key, but it should be enough here. Ah, dude supered at the end of the last one. No way did this still hit his first turn. Alright, not bad. We do get the additional super. Actually, we might not. There we go. Oh man, they're still going. They just... Why can they never do this when I'm taking on like Janemba or something? we go. Wow, I did not anticipate that. Alright, we get the additional super for 9 million. Alright, and then here comes Gohan to wrap things up here. If we get all of his supers here, he should actually finish. There we go, we get an additional attack. And there goes the super once more. This Gohan should be able to tank it post-super. He got built up the turn before. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so let's send off Roshi here. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's do this and get to the next phase. We have the other Gohan coming in if we need it. Alrighty, excellent. So that gets us through this phase, and we can get Roshi on to the next one. Hopefully we don't kill here. I wanted to use his active, but that's okay. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so we're going to put him here. So now we're looking a little bit better. We've got much better links active here. I'm not going to use version Z Goku's, what's his? Okay, pretty good. I'm not going to use version Z Goku's active. I don't want to accidentally, man, why did the first thing have to be the super? The trio should be okay here, though. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we are back. We went ahead and reloaded up. Same event. Slightly different rotation this time, but it actually works out better because we get to see him with Roshi support and Kid Goku support, right? Because, you know, as we talked about earlier, Kid Goku can buff DB Saga for 50%. Combine that with Roshi's support, who is supporting Turtle School, and then also supporting through his active skill. So let's do his active skill real quick.
Learning, playing, eating, and resting every day. That's the Turtle School way.
Alright, so we do have extra support from the previous turn from the trio too, the Super Saiyan trio as well. So we're 360k defense. So we should be doing all right here. Now, I want to go ahead and throw this out here for Grandpa Gohan here. He has no guard. He has no crazy damage reduction or anything like that. But he does get a lot of stats, right, on his passive, which means he can end up being pretty tanky and post-super, but also pretty tanky, or doing some pretty decent damage here. Now, the only thing to note, though, is that, of course, Gogeta here has 600k normals and a 2.1 million super. So I'm going to tell you right now, with none of that and 300k super, or 300k defense, he's not, like, he's taking 600k, so he's taking 300k on each of this. So with three attacks right there at type neutral, that's going to kill us with the amount of HP we have. It might be a little less due to, we will try to get Kid Goku's damage reduction, but as you can see here, I mean, there's not a whole lot of extra defense. So we're going to do this. We're going to put Roshi in front, okay? And then we're going to grab this with him. And just to be on the safe side, look, we're going to use the Princess Snake to ensure that Roshi doesn't die here. Now, Grandpa Gohan will die even with the snake up and Goku's damage reduction, right? That's 70% damage reduction right there. That's still a 2 million super we're dealing with on a 300k defense and no guard and no damage reduction. So that will still kill him if Gogeta lands the super. So the normals, he will take post super for sure. His defense is actually pretty good post super. So I mean, I'm just clarifying what I'm doing here because you know, when I use the item with Demon King Piccolo, people got a little frustrated, not wanting to understand. Like, you gotta understand the math that's happening here. There is absolutely no point in me putting Gohan in front of those when we already saw what it did to the trio, right? I mean, let's be real here. So let's go ahead. Let's do this. Let's get the 7 with Kid Goku. We even got some rainbow orbs. And let's see how we do here. And of course, the turn I use the item, he decides he's not going to super. That sounds about right. Yeah, that totally is how this goes, right? But I'll let you know, I actually had to get back to this point like several times, and he kept super in slot 1. And then finally I decide, alright, well, we have Roshi here, let's use the item. He decides to not super. Alright, good job, Roshi. Even post super from 2.1 million, he's not hitting 2 million at 55%. So this is, you know, he's going to take a bit. And of course, no super. So that's singular. Ooh, 28 million on this supported turn from Goku and Roshi. I did not anticipate that. Would have loved to get a crit here. We do get a double super for 68 million here. Okay. Yeah, see, the singular attack on Grandpa Gohan was enough to kill. Or was the super? Alright, so we do tank that. If we didn't get the double super, we definitely could have... Well, we wouldn't have died, but we would have taken a lot from that. Again, because he doesn't have that much on the way of... on the way of defense there. In fact, at 55% here, he's probably going to end up taking, you know... I mean, I could have easily seen that, right, through the... around 200k if we didn't get that extra super. So we did get lucky there getting that extra super. Let's just go ahead and let's do that number. Let's let this Gohan finish it off. We could use the family Kamehameha, but that's too cheap. Let's do this. There we go. Alright, and 27 million. So the reason I did that is because I wanted to show you just the level of damage he's doing. This is the most recent WWC LR linked with his best link partner, hitting nearly as much as Grandpa Gohan did there at 55%. So that is why I wanted to do that. So this actually, wow, okay. Well, there it is. There is Grandpa Gohan at 55% on a 200% team. That is kind of crazy for a free-to-play 55% unit. Again, defense is not terrible post-super, but some of these bigger supers can definitely give him a problem. Gogeta's super, for example, without the snake, does kill him. I already tested it multiple times leading up to this. We saw what that super did to the trio. Imagine what it's going to do without the item. I think it's pretty clear what it would do to Grandpa Gohan. So we ended up just coming back and fixing it. And actually, I kind of like the turn we ended with there, getting the Grandpa Gohan and Kid Goku rotation, because then we had the most amount. We had 5 of his 7 links active there, which is probably the best you're going to get out of him due to the mix of links, because he has things like All in the Family, but he also has the the guidance of the Dragon Balls and stuff like that, and Shadow Limit, which makes kind of moving his links around a little difficult, but we did manage to make it work there at the end. So guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think of LR Grandpa Gohan? I think he's easily one of the best free-to-play LRs so far. We the last 2, 3, actually 3, right? When we consider, if you consider Super Easy A Goku, Version Z Goku, and now this Grandpa Gohan, we have 3 top tier free-to-play LRs that can hang in most difficult content for the most part. So very, very excited to see what's coming forward with more free-to-play units. If this is 55% Gohan, imagine what he's like at the higher dupe levels as these world tournaments continue for the next couple of months. So guys, that is it for the video. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.